Shalom. First off, and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'char Kodash, that belongs to the apostles and elders, GMS, that teach us his word, and Shalom to the whole elect upon the four corners of this earth, that shall make it up out of here in truth and in sincerity. So this is Yatazak Ba from GMS Nebraska camp, and this lesson I want to bring out, I want to title it something along the lines of, if you know what to do, then do it, because, hey, this is just a short little lesson I wanted to bring out based off of, something I read in Genesis. Let's get right into it. This is Genesis chapter 4, verse 5. It says, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. So, hey, the story with Cain and Abel, hey, the Most High wanted a sacrifice. Abel brought that correct sacrifice, which was, the first fruits of his, or the firstlings of his flock, and that's what sacrifices were made with, that meat, that meat from the lamb, that's what was decreed for a sacrifice, but what did Cain do? He he brought his fruit, he brought his little fruit basket, his little fruit assortment, his little he brought his little he basically brought what he got from the ground, because he was a tiller of the ground, but Cain knew that the Most High wanted an offering in meat. He wanted that firstling of the flock, but Cain didn't bring that, so this is Genesis 4 verse 5. It says, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. That he is talking about the Most High. It says, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. So the Most High is basically saying, hey, man, you did this to yourself. You knew what to do, and you didn't do it. And it's as simple as that. It's like if you have a child, and they do something off and you discipline them for it, and then they sit there and they start crying, they start getting all down, and it's like, bro, you did it. Like you knew not to do this, and you did it. And that's what Cain was doing. His offering wasn't accepted, and so he got down. And what's that countenance? It's talking about your face. His face was down. He was being a shoegazer. He was all down because his sacrifice wasn't accepted, but he knew the correct sacrifice to bring. Hey, his brother is right there bringing the correct sacrifice. It's not like he didn't know. So, and you got to extrapolate and put yourself in these situations. I'm sure Cain and Abel had probably talked. Abel's like, hey, this is Cain was like, hey, man, you see a sacrifice, this is what I'm about to bring to the Lord. And Abel's like, hey, the Lord wants the firstlings of the flock. And Cain's like, man, he gonna like this, man. And you see what happened, and what happened after that. Cain slew his brother because his sacrifice wasn't accepted. But it's like, you can't just lash out and do whatever you want to do because you got caught in a wrong. You are the person who did that wrong, so you have to take whatever you have to take whatever repercussion for it. Let's get James 4:17. It says, therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. So if you know what to do and you don't do it, it's sin. Point blank period. It's as simple as that, man. And hey, the Most High has given us these laws. He's given us, hey, in the times that we're in now, with us waking back up, we're spreading those laws back to our people, and we have the laws back in our possession. We have the understanding of these scriptures in our possession right now through the graces of the Lord Yahweh. So we know what to do. And at this point, if you don't do it, then it's sin. For the people who pass by the highways and get that ear, and they're like, hey, this is the truth, and you need to listen to this, and they don't, it's sin, man. If you are in this truth and if you know what to do and you don't do it, it's sin. And the Most High it can't be more simple than that. The Most High made it as simple as he possibly could, man. It says, therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. And with us, knowing what to do, with us knowing with us knowing this truth and having the laws, knowing what's right from wrong, we have to continue in doing that. Let's get Galatians 6:9. It says, "And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." It says, "Don't be weary in well doing." What's that well doing? That's doing what's right. Upholding the laws, upholding the statutes and commandments, upholding the high holy days, upholding those righteous acts, because we're supposed to be rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of our ability. So if we just continue to keep going in well doing, we already know what to do. We have the keys. We don't have the keys, but we have we have the understanding of what's right from wrong. And as long as we keep doing right, as long as you hey, how do we reap the blessings that will come from salvation? How do we attain salvation? Hey, we give forth our full diligence unto the Lord Yahweh. We continue to feed the flock until it's time for us to become those hunters. We read, watch, and pray. We give forth our full diligence, our full assurance to hope until the Most High, until we are saved. And hopefully we're a part of that elect. But we have to continue in that well doing, because in due season what it will reap. And what's that due season? That due season is that salvation. So we have to continue to sow and plant our well doing, man. So hey, with that being said, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, B'char Kodash. With that being said, hey, shalom.